Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with, I think, the 40th installment of Black Girls on Television. Yes, you guys see, it's the new location. What? You can't really tell from where you are right now, but I am in the new studio, which would be my new Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport that I told you guys that I had my eye on. I have been saying I wanted to get this car for the longest, you guys, and now I got it. It's red. It has a black top. I wanted the Sahara, but I could not afford that. So we had to do it with this one here. It's red with a black hard top. It's black interior, as you can see. So it's going to change the lighting in here, I can tell. And the console is different. So I have got to work out something different because I'm going to be having to hold this damn thing. So now I feel like I am going to have to invest in some sort of tripod or something. I'm at the nigga rig it though. I'm going to figure it out, y'all. But anyway, yes, I got it. So I'm excited, you guys, and it is just so fabulous, and it's so snug. It's so different from my one that I had before because the suspension is different. I had one, my first one was a 91, so you know it was like a really rough ride, plus I had these big huge tires on there, so it made the ride even rougher. And I had it all the way up until I got married. And then when I got pregnant with Joe, and when I had Joe, I had him in a car seat in the back seat, and I went over a bump, and bruh man almost flew out the top of the car. I was like, okay, I guess I cannot be driving this car as a new mom, okay? So I gave that car to my husband, and we bought another car, and then, of course, my husband tore it up. I mean, tow it up. This is my new baby. I'm so excited. When I was at the car dealership yesterday, the guy was like, let me guess, you've already had a Wrangler. I said, how did you know? He said, most people that have had Wranglers come back and get another one. I was like, what? I'm part of a club, child. Anyway, y'all, enough about that. I gotta do this damn video for this show, Empire. I swear this is going to be the last, when they get this winter finale in the next, I think it's 3 episodes left. I mean, I'm done. I mean, it's already hard enough trying to get this done. I just can't stop shit in the middle. I need to know that I at least finished this first half of the season. So yeah, without any further ado, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so the show opens with Cookie having a problem with Tiana. Tiana is fed up with Empire and don't want to listen, okay? While she's on the phone with her and Tiana hangs up on her, you know what, Councilman Diggs comes over and he's like, listen, I'm tired of you holding me off. What's it gonna be? Am I out or am I in? You know, so she asks him, are you giving me an ultimatum? And he says yes. She kisses him deeply, pushes him on the couch, takes off his belt, and he asks her, so does this mean that you're in? And then she says, no, I think this means you're in. Okay, so I guess they consummate the relationship. Back at Empire, they're watching a video of Charlemagne the God giving Jamal Donkey of the Day for his latest antics and not being able to sing at Empire. Okay, Jamal was like, why you guys got me down here? It's the board and Jamal and, not the board, it's the... Was it the board? Anyway, it was a group of people from Empire, Jamal and Lucius. And Lucius was like, you gotta see this shit because it's true. You fucking up the numbers. You're not making no money. You're not making no music. Okay, people who don't perform die. So you can put that on your head and get your ass together so we can get this music right. Jamal says, I got stuff that's gonna change the game. But Lucius don't want to hear that right now, okay? Put the shit out on wax so that we can get these sales going. Now back at the office, Andre is talking to Nessa, and Nessa tells him, you know, that they have a memorial for her brother who was killed some years ago. Every year in front of the first building that Shine and the brother bought, you know, they have drinks and foods and music and have a good time. They party, and she wants Andre to come, okay? Andre was like, I'd be honored to come. And then she tells him that, oh yeah, my brother Shine, he kind of want to kill you. Okay, Shine walks in, you know, you and Lucius sold me a bill of goods. Fantasia Loaf is not going to rap for Empire ever again. And Andre was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to fix it. Okay, I'm going to have her come to the memorial for your brother. Okay, they was like, nigga, you better bring her there. Back at Jamal's house, okay, Sexy Chocolate, you know, the producer and his counselor, they bumping heads because evidently Sexy Chocolate is providing Jamal with drugs. Okay, I was like, not drugs. You see the niggas having all kind of problems and you making it worse. So the counselor don't see it too much for the boyfriend. The boyfriend was like, don't worry about it, okay? Everybody is doing it. It ain't doing nothing to Jamal, okay? Even when Jamal gets home, he actually gives Jamal some new drugs. He said, you know what? These ain't as strong as the other ones. You know, this one will maybe get you to relax relax a little bit more. Right in front of the council, I was like, ain't this about a bitch? But then sexy chocolate boyfriend walks off and leaves, and Jamal was telling the council, I know you want to talk about what happened, but I can't talk about it right now. Everybody needs to get off my back. You know, he all tough and edgy and all of this. But the reason why he doesn't want to talk about it now, well, one of the reasons is because Cookie is with him. And when Cookie sees the two men, she's just like, oh, look at these two men, you know, son hoeing around with both of these men. You know, he's like, it ain't nothing like that. It's strictly business. One is the producer, the other is the counselor. That's it, even though we know that's a lie. I almost feel like Jamal and the counselor are going to be hooking up any day now. But back to the business at hand, Jamal has these videos, you know, that he's making. Remember, he said he was going to change the game and he wants Cookie to see it. So they sit down and he plays the songs for her, and it's a video of her growing up with her sisters, Carol and Candace. She's like, oh, that's me. Excuse me, I had a little burpsy. You know, she's having a good time reminiscing, and then all of a sudden in the video, they have footage of the father. It looks like it's his birthday. He's blowing out a cake, and, you know, then Cookie was like, you know, her face gets all twisted. She was like, you can't use this. How dare you? You shouldn't have pulled up the past. You can't use this information. You can't use this footage. I gotta go, but you can't use it. Jamal is looking like, what the fuck? I mean, we was just having a good time with the music just 2 minutes ago. Now, Councilman Diggs is supposed to be introducing Cookie to the mama, and the mama is all things style and grace. You can tell she's well connected both socially and politically, and they're having this big soiree just so that Councilman Diggs can introduce Cookie. Well, doesn't look like Cookie is showing up. The mom was like, I know she's not standing me up. And you know the mama is Felicia Rashad, and she already got that look about her, you know, like it's like something smells in the room all the time. Okay, so she was like, I ain't here for this shit. Where is the girl? I thought we was using this opportunity to show that she's not a hood rat. Councilman Diggs is like, I know. She was like, yeah, this ain't cool though. I don't like being stood up. As a matter of fact, I will quote what she said, this will never do, child. And she walked off. Now, later on, we see Carol at work. Of course, she works at a beauty supply because why wouldn't she? Okay. Jamal and his counselor, they get there, and Jamal wants to know why did Cookie freak out when she saw the video. Okay. And she was like, I don't really want to tell you because, you know, the bitch crazy and she going to want to fight me and everything. And nobody feel like tussling with Cookie. But she goes on to tell him, you know what? It all starts with Lucius. And he is the reason why she's all upset about that video. And that's the reason why me and my sisters all fight. It's all because of Lucius. So now Jamal knows there's something else that Lucius has done in the past and fuck everything up as usual. Now remember, Cookie was supposed to be meeting with the mama, but she didn't make it there because she was all wound up and upset about what Jamal showed her. So she shows up after the event is over, and Councilman Diggs is pissed, okay? She was like, please don't make me say sorry more than once. He was like, you ain't even said sorry once yet. This shit ain't cool. Just like your family loves music, my family loves politics, okay? And my mother was here. She was waiting for you. You stood her up. Cookie was just like, I'm sorry. You know, I was just, Jamal had this music, and it brought up memories, and, you know, so then they go into a flashback, and we find out why exactly Cookie was so upset by the video. And basically, you know, Daddy Cookie, one day she was getting home from a date with Barry, and she goes up her stairs and her daddy meets her there, you know, and Daddy is all upset. He said, what is this? He got a wad. It looked like some drugs, cash, a gun. He was like, I know this is because of Lucius. And she was like, I'm sorry, Daddy, I won't do it. I'll give it back. He was like, no, you got to go. I'm sorry. I got 2 other girls here that I got to worry about. I can't let Lucius ruin them like he ruined you. So you got to go. Okay, so it's this whole heart-wrenching scene on the damn stoop. He's all heartbroken. He's giving her a hug. You know, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. You know, he doing all this and all that. But bottom line is, you can't stay here. So it goes back to the present, and she tells Councilman Diggs that's the reason why she couldn't come. You know, she was so upset because she should have married a man like him and not like Lucius. Lucius basically has ruined her life. So now, you know, she kind of broke through to Councilman Diggs, and he feels sorry for her, so he gives her one more chance. And she was just like, you know, let me take you guys out to dinner. You know, we'll go out, her favorite restaurant. What does she like to eat? What does she like to do? And he was like, okay, that's fine. We can set that up. Okay, you know what? How about you bring your boy? She loves family. Bring Andre especially, you know, since he went to Penn, and so did she. So she said, okay, that's what we gonna do. So later on, Cookie tries to tell the boys that she need their help. Okay, first she tell Hakeem. Hakeem got an attitude because he don't want to deal with Andre. Andre stole his girl. He's still on that. Andre says, well, I can't go if it's tomorrow because, you know, he got this thing with Nessa that he's supposed to be at. She was like, oh, no, nigga, you is coming to this dinner. Okay, when she goes to talk to Jamal, and Jamal, they have a different relationship, so they're sitting and they talking, and he is like, Mama, I need to know why you acted the way that you did. I'm tired of the secrets. I'm tired of me not knowing what is going on in this family, so we get another flashback, and this time we see yet another dramatic scene. Looks like the daddy is being rushed off in the ambulance because we find out he has a heart attack. He's had a heart attack. Cookie runs up to the ambulance, and one of the sisters was like, oh no, you ain't coming in this ambulance, okay? You go off with Lucius because that's what you like. You the reason why he had this damn heart attack. You stressed the poor man out. They wouldn't let her go with them to the hospital, and he ended up dying at the hospital. So she tells Jamal that she just feels bad that she killed her father, basically. He died 3 days after she left, after he put her out. She moved in with Lucius. After that, they was living in a hotel, and basically the streets raised the two of them together, and that's why they depend on each other so much, because they were all that the other had. She agrees to let Jamal do the video and take the footage and everything, but she ain't gonna be watching that now. Can you please come with me to this dinner for Councilman Diggs' mama, so I can make a good impression. So he says he'll be there. So that part is said. Now she just got to get some class and decorum about herself. So she sits down with her sister Candace. Is that her name? Yeah, Candace. She wants Candace to teach her how to be a socialite and how to be prim and proper. And I was just like, what the fuck? I mean, you will swear that Cookie was raised by wolves or some shit. Why the fuck you don't know how to just act? You can't fake it. Many times if you just shut the fuck up, you can just act like you blend in. I mean, she has enough money to look nice. Okay, just don't talk too much. All right, let everybody, people that are rich and snooty usually like to talk about themselves anyway. But Candace is trying to tell her how to play it. You got to quote famous poets like Maya Angelou and make sure that you know this, that, and the other. You gonna have to Melania Trump this whole thing through. Okay, I thought that was funny. While they're sitting there talking, Lucius walks in and he sits down, and because Lucius is all-knowing, omnipotent, he tells her that he just so happened to be having a party tomorrow at this same location for Big Mike, who just getting out of jail, and he's hoping that, all of the hard-hitting homeboys from the neighborhood don't fuck up, Cookie's trying to make this impression on Councilman Diggs' mama. Okay, so now he done fucked up her little dinner plan. So they go back to the house, and they trying to find out other places to go, Candace and Cookie, where they could take the mama. And pretty much everything is booked up or solid. They're not able to get any type of reservation because, as Cookie said, Lucius has everything on lock. I'm telling you, I'm so sick of the fact that Lucius just is supposed to be able to do everything in the city. Child, whatever. Cookie just wants to be like, forget it. I'm going to just tell Councilman Diggs that, it's a wrap. I can't do it, and I'm just going to forget the whole thing. And Candace was like, no, you're not forgetting the whole thing. You're going to do this for Daddy, okay? This is what Daddy would want from you. This is your second chance to do something with your life. I got an idea. How about we just do the damn dinner here? Okay, and Cookie's looking around, she got a naked man hanging on the wall, and she was just like, I don't really know if that's going to work. But, Candace, being what she is, she whips that place into shape. They pull out all the old ratchet, kind of gaudy shit, and they bring in traditional, contemporary, make the place really nice with expensive artwork, and she does all that in one day. Not really realistic, but whatever. Now, back at Lucius's house, Lucius is trying to tell Hakeem what to do with his baby. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with Hakeem? I mean, he ain't got no good sense with just know nothing to know what to do with the baby. Lucius trying to tell Hakeem how to hold the baby and all of this. Then he tells him, you know what, I need you to watch the baby because I gotta go, and I don't know where Nika is, and he was like, I can't watch her because Mama needs me. And he was like, I don't care about your mama. You're going to stay here with this baby. Okay, so Hakeem was like, okay, I got it. But we soon find out that the baby won't stop crying. And, it's driving Hakeem crazy. He don't know what to do with the baby. His friend don't know what to do to the baby. So he tries to call Jamal and see if Jamal can come help him. Now jump over to Shine and Nessa's brother's memorial. They in front of the building. And, they got drink and food and music. The homies, they all out there pouring out a little bit of something for the homeboy. What was his name? I can't think his name. Stone it was, I think. After they do a quick salute to the brother, Shine goes down and tells us, searching for the crowd, Nessa, that you looking for Andre, he ain't coming. This ain't his kind of crowd, okay? But everybody here, they would kill or die for you, okay? So you just need to worry about who's here right now. Let's enjoy the good time. Now, the big night at Cookie's house, she's all prettied up. She even got a cute little choker with a flower around her neck. She's looking in the mirror. She's giving herself confidence. You can do this, Cookie. You got this. The doorbell rings. She goes to answer it, and it's Jamal. Jamal is high as a fucking kite. She was like, I know you ain't came over here on this important night and your ass is high. You know, he's just like, Mama, don't worry about it. But, you know, it was a totally different Jamal, because I just realized in that scene that Jamal normally is a stick in the fucking mud. But he's high, and it's the last minute because Councilman Diggs and the mama rings the doorbell. She's just like, take your ass out of this room. Go pour some water on your face or something with your stupid ass. She opens the door. Councilman Diggs and the mama comes in. You know, mama comes in like looking around like, Walks into the building all the way into the room, you know, and Councilman Diggs introduces her to Cookie, and then she was like, oh, Cookie, you didn't have to go through all this trouble redecorating your entire house. But I do love the whatever the name of the painting was. Okay, so she's going to admire the painting. Here comes Jamal back in the room, just high as fuck. Okay, he all over the mama, you know, kissing her hand and everything. You know, Cookie is just like, okay, get off of her. So she sends Jamal away, but he come rushing back in the room and was just like, you know, Hakeem say he ain't gonna come, talking about he gotta be home with the baby. The doorbell rings and it's Hakeem. He got the screaming baby. He don't know what to do with the baby, okay? He kick at Jamal for not coming to help him. And then Cookie is like, give me the damn baby, shit! The mom is looking around like, looks at her son like, what is this? The mama want to know where the fuck is Bella Mama's at. Well, just hold tight because the doorbell rings again, and who should it be but Lucius and Anika. Anika's, where's my baby? Okay, she rushes in and takes the baby, and then Lucius comes in. Cookie's looking at him like she could fuck him up. And he walks up to Councilman Diggs' mom, and he was just like, how you doing? I'm Lucius. I am Cookie's ex-husband. That lady right there, that is my wife. She just recently gave birth to my granddaughter. You know, that's my son Hakeem. That's the baby daddy right there. Don't ask me how all that happened. Crazy, right? Okay, so he just fucking it up, throwing all kind of salt in the game. Okay, Cookie is sitting there. Councilman Diggs is sitting there. You know, everybody is just sitting there. Jamal, you know, said something to his dad, sort of like, you know, you fucked up for all of this. You know, the dad was just like, oh, so you got something to say, huh? I see you met the gay one. That one over there is the irresponsible one. Where's the crazy one? Where's Andre? Well, Andre is not there because Andre has gotten Fantageloaf and they are pulling up at the memorial, okay? Fantageloaf doesn't want to be there. She says she's not going to rap no more, you know. So he opens the door for her to get out. Now, back at Cookie's house, okay, ain't no sense in faking the funk. I mean, everything is out in the open now. So she just tells the mama, listen, I'm sorry, okay? This is my family. We fucked up, yes. We ratchet, yes. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. Like it or love it, this is what it is. Ain't nothing else I can do about it, okay? This is just my family, okay? But Jamal, get up and sing a damn song. That's what the fuck we do around here. We sing songs. I was like, bitch, you ain't never lied. So Jamal gets up and he sings his mama song, okay? He howling and shit. I said, oh Lord, that voice just ain't gonna never go away, is it? But the song is touching. The words are touching. It looks like it means something to the mama. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing already that this is going to change her mind. It even melts Lucius. Okay, he walks up to the piano, and I guess it's on some next level, you know, he's so touched by it. You know, Jamal was like, this is the song I wanted you to hear, you know. And Lucius is so overcome that he actually gets Anika, and they leave. Afterwards, when everybody has left, and the mom is standing there, you know, appreciating the artwork that's on the walls, you know, Cookie comes up to her, and she says, you know what? I know you think that I'm something uppity and snooty, but listen, I'm not a blue blood. My daddy was a bootlegger, and my uncle, you know, did this, that, and the other, you know, so I know what it's like. Your family reminds me of my family. And that's probably why my son admires you so much, because you have fire. And I can see that fire in you. You just make sure that that fire doesn't burn my son. Cookie was looking intently. All right. Oh, and I did see that damn fur coat that you had in the back of your closet. I was like, what mama doing in the goddamn closet is what I want to know. But you know what? It seems like it's all worked out. Mama is impressed. So when she leaves, you know, Councilman Diggs is happy. He's like, you know what, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how good of a job that you did tonight. Cookie, you know, they flirt around, kiss, and I was like, finally, is Cookie finally going to have a man that is going to be there for her? Is something going to happen to Councilman Diggs too? Now, back at the memorial, we see Fantageloaf. I guess she's finally loosened up and she gets up on the stage and she tells everybody that her dad was Frank Gatz, and he, you know, would have wanted her to stand and fight, so that's what she gonna do. So then she do a rap song, and then Nessa get up there, and Nessa knows immediately the hook, and I said, child, they be killing me, but whatever. The song was whatever. They do their rap, they do their song, you know, and Andre is there still, and he's watching, because Nessa told him that, you know, it was important for her that he stayed, so he did. That's pretty much it. We see Shine recording the performance with this sinister look and this sinister music, and I was like, child, I ain't got time to try to figure out what the fuck was going on there. What's the big deal, y'all? Y'all let me know. But that's how the show is. Alright, you guys, so that is it. I just did this today because it was easier than trying to get all. I haven't read up on all the stories with Top of the Blogs. With me being gone on vacation all that time, I don't even really know what's going on. I made it a point to kind of stay off of social media and just enjoy my family. So I gotta read up on that, but Top of the Blogs will be up tomorrow. Alright, you guys, make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel's for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.